Story in just a moment, but first, a powered paraglider crash landed into an LDS church building in Draper this morning, just minutes before the Sunday service began.
The impact killed the paraglider. Nobody inside the building was hurt, though. News specialist Ashton Goodell joins us live from the scene with the latest on the story. Ashton.
Well, Keith and Ashley, this is a motorized paraglider. So if the motor gives out, it's still a paraglider. If the parachute gives out, well, there's a backup parachute. But none of those backups were deployed, which makes flight experts think something else went terribly wrong in the air.
Steve HOWLETT and his friend Jim Peterson took off from the point of the mountain in their motorized paragliders. But HOWLETT didn't have as much gas, and the two gliders drifted apart.
We got separated. I had to turn back before he came back. So I came back and landed at the spot. I sent message out asking if he had got back okay, and didn't get the response to that.
Soon after he learned Peterson had crashed through the roof of the LDS church about a mile or two from where they started. HOWLETT says he thinks the powerful G-forces knocked the paraglider unconscious in the air, which he says is the only explanation for why Peterson didn't use his backup parachute.
Eyewitnesses' accounts are that he was spiraling fast, looked like he was out of control when he came in. Jim does fly with the reserve parachute, so I know he had that reserve parachute today because I saw it. I took note of it when we took off.
A few churchgoers were inside the building when they heard a loud crash. Witnesses stayed to give statements, but the rest of the congregation left to give police space to start their investigation. And though this might be the strangest crash investigators have seen, it's not the first.
So right at the point of the mountain is where obviously the best hang gliding in the state, sometimes people say the nation, occur. We do respond to quite a few accidents here and there, some of them crashing up against the mountains and things, but for the most part, they're pretty safe.
His friend and other paragliding enthusiasts acknowledge the sport involves some risk, but they say Peterson had hundreds of flight hours and knew what he was doing.
You know, he went out doing what he loved to do. He truly loved to do this sport.
Folks in the paragliding sport say the paraglider had ventured into dangerous and volatile area of the mountain. They say that usually people launch off the south side, which is a bit safer. Police don't know whether the accident was weather-related, mechanical, or health-related, but the medical examiner will be looking into his health condition, of course, leading up to this. Back to you, Keith.
And the investigation continues. Ashton Goodell and Draper tonight, thank you.